Hey everybody, I am James Elliot from Unleash Your Power, and I'm here at Point Petra, South Point on Lake Ontario, and it looks like the Caribbean. It literally, there's aquamarine, there's sand, the beautiful colors, beautiful waves. It's near Sandbanks Provincial Park in the eastern part of Ontario. What I want to talk about today is people worrying about what people think of them and worrying about what others think of them. And we're all often in our heads worried what other people think of us in job interviews, getting promoted, on dates, in corporate, at work, in our relationships, in our friendships even. We're worried what other people think about us. And the problem is that everyone else is in their heads as well, worrying what you think of them. So we're all in our heads, we're not being present, we're worried what everyone thinks of each other. And it's kind of like being on the fashion runway. It's always a show. It's a show. So few people are being actually authentic and communicating, saying what they want, what they need to say, what they really feel they need to say, and just being authentic and real with each other. And that will, I promise you, save relationships, save careers, will get you making far more money with clients, if you're direct sales or if you're operations or if you're a leader, if you're a manager, whoever you are. It'll make you far more money and help you create world-class influence by being real and raw, I'll call it, without being rude, being open and honest. I've saved relationships this way, I've saved friendships, and clients really resonate with me now as well because I am being who I want to be, having world-class friendships, world-class relationships. So most people are so afraid and looking for what they feel they don't have in their life. And in fact, when they do have it, and because you're looking for what you think you don't have, doesn't mean you don't have it. So many of us are looking for what we don't have when we actually have it all along. We're just not being that person. We're so worried about what others think of us, we're not being that person, right? And we're giving away personal power when we worry what others think of us, and we restrict our behaviors, we tailor our behaviors, we tailor the way we talk or how we talk, how we dress, what kind of car we drive, what kind of watch we have, how we behave at work. Again, behaving ethically and morally. How we behave in meetings, in job interviews. And often that will get us not what we want because we're not being the real version of us, right? So often people wonder if people like them or love them when they don't even love themselves. And you gotta love yourself first. You gotta find ways and work on yourself, do the work, and I promise you, success in whatever area you want in your life will follow. So, do you really need to listen to other people telling you suck? Or telling you they don't like something about you, when you have 1,000 voices in your own head, that little monkey in your back or the gremlin on your shoulder saying that you suck. The 1,000 of your own voices saying you suck, you really need to listen to anyone else telling you that you suck, right? And it's hard to focus. It's hard to focus on what you really want when you're worried about what other people are thinking about you. How do I behave? How do I talk? How do I think? How do I look so others will like me? Well, it's impossible to be yourself, right? So, fearing and worrying what others think about you, it's kind of like a force field preventing you from having what you want in your own life. Because A, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're obsessed with what you don't want. And, I'm afraid of this. Oh, I don't want that. I'm fearing this. I'm fearing that. Instead of being obsessed with what you want, success, friends, money, growing your business, growing your career, getting promoted, getting hired. You're obsessed and worried about what others think about you. When really, if you're the best version of you, you will get promoted, you will get hired, you will get friends. Otherwise, it's not the right person or the right situation for you anyways. So, how do we change this? When the monkeys start going, the gremlin starts going, you start worrying, literally yell in your head, stop it. So I'm telling you now to stop it. It's in NLP language, it's called a pattern interrupt. So just stop it and then reframe yourself. I am awesome, I can do it, I know I can do it. Even have a mantra through the day. Often it takes 1,000 or more repetitions of a mantra to go in your unconscious and subconscious mind. So mantras are good. They can also take some time. So again, stop it and tell yourself to stop it. The voices or the monkey or the gremlin in your head to stop it. And then reframe, I am awesome. I can do this. I do know how to do this. I will learn how to do this. I will be successful. I can really do it. The other thing too, is to write down, create a brag book. Write down all the awesome things about you, all the achievements in your own life. The reasons why you rock. Write them all down. Write every single one down. And create this brag book you have of awesomeness. Refer to it as much as you want. Refer to it as often as you can. And have this book of awesomeness for you. And writing down all these things will also help you realize that how awesome you are. 1 second. That's cool. There's a military plane taking off. Keep it rolling. That's cool. Huh. I didn't know there was. Oh, you're Trenton. Trenton. That's not. Oh, that's why. Cool.
Maybe we can get it in the video.
If you want, sure. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
I'm not moving it.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. You never know. Cool. All right. So where was I? Last couple points here. Stop at gratitude. Journal, bag book, let frequently find purpose.
You're awesome.
You're
brag
awesome.
book.
Okay.
Brag book.
So refer to this brag book frequently and create what I call a gratitude book too. When you have an attitude of gratitude, in fact, I shouldn't look down. Fuck that. Okay. New. In fact, look at this brag book frequently. And again, create an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for what you do have in your life and who you are. And write down 5 things every day, in the morning or in the evening, that you've been grateful for that day or maybe then the day before. And it'll change your whole focus on focusing on what you want, focusing on great things, on gratitude moments. Brag book, gratitude journal, look at it frequently. Last thing is find your passion, find your purpose. Look at my other videos on how to find your passion, how to find your purpose. Because when you are living your purpose, when you are living your passion, who cares what other people think about you? You're always going to have haters. You're always going to have people who don't like you, don't like the way you dress, don't like the way you eat, the way you speak, the way you clothes, the way you act, the way you live. We'll always have haters in our life. So really, if you're always going to have haters, why don't you just do what you want anyways? Act the way you want, be who you want. Instead of exhausting yourself, being anxious and nervous, being someone else and not who you really are. Be careful, because a lot of these haters will be either your friends or family. Not that they're really hating on you. However, misery loves company. If you're trying to break out and strike out from a kind of a circle of employers or colleagues or friends, they'll often pull you back down. It's kind of like crabs in a bucket. They pull each other down. It's the craziest thing. So family and friends often pull us down or hold us back, often because they care about you. They don't want you to fail, so they worry about you, so they dissuade you from this or tell you it won't work, or because you may achieve something that they want that they're not going to achieve themselves. You may achieve something that they want that they're not going to achieve themselves. That's why they'll often talk you out of it, tell you can't do it. Or again, because they care about you. They don't want to see you fail, yet it's not helpful. So ignore these people. You must ignore these people. Just totally ignore it. Focus on what you want. Never ever give up. Keep going. And beware of haters. Beware of people. You know what? The good news is, if you have haters, if someone does not like something, it means you stand for something. If you're a lukewarm jellyfish, usually people don't have a problem with you. No one will really like you a lot. No one's going to have a problem with you. If you have haters or people that don't like your stance, really it means you are standing for something. And you'll have people, one group that loves you, which is great. You'll have your tribe, get promoted, get the people you want, the clients you want, the careers you want, the relationships you want. And then you'll have the people, you will have the haters. You'll have the people that don't like you. And that's okay. They can go away. Not everyone's going to like you in your life. And when you try to make everybody like you, really, as I found it the hard way, not many people at all will like you. Because you don't stand for anything. You don't stand up for anything. You don't stand up for yourself. You don't stand up for them. I've got compliments that I'm far more like now, that I have a stance, things I stand up against, things I stand out against, and I stand out about. Far more like now. So go, do what you want, figure out what that is. Look at my other videos on passion and purpose. Figure out what it is you want to do. What's your passion? What's your purpose? You'll always have haters. You always have people telling you what to do, what not to do, that they don't like what you're doing. Who cares? Go be who you want to be. Go live your life. Use these tips I've given you. Find your passion. Tell your monkey or your conscious mind or whatever it is telling you suck, to shut up or to stop it, and say, I am awesome. I will do this. I can do this, because I know you can. The fact that you're watching this, I know you can. Go have an awesome, awesome day.